Hello everyone, welcome to the Ministry of Tarot. This is the monthly July 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. And I would do it for you. There we go. Thank you for already being here. I got people in the room already. So I will be doing the July, as I said. We're going to be beginning with the Gilded Tarot. We're going to be clarifying with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. If we have to clarify the clarifiers, which still hasn't happened yet, and I believe I only have 4 more signs to read for, the Vision Tarot. And as a finale, we have the advice from the Double Majors. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. If you haven't looked at my community tab, there's a blog there about how to discern between real and fake tarot readers. That would be very helpful. And please be sure to visit my friend's site, Nigel St. James. He is the GOAT. Okay, let us begin. I'm going to be doing a Celtic Cross reading because it's a July monthly and it's a little bit more in depth. When I pulled only 2 or 3 cards for the weekend or the weekly readings, that is appropriate because there's only so much that can happen in a week. But this is the overall for 30 days. Therefore, a Celtic Cross spread is appropriate. What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2023? Okay, I'm not getting the tinglies, so I'm going to force a cut. The first card you have, which is the overall dominant energy, is, Judgment. So if you can see here, it's in the Gilded, you have this shades of the Rider-Waite. The Judgment Angel, who is making the clarion call, is dominating in this deck, the Gilded Tarot. And you see these people being reborn or ascending, right? This is the indicator, or the significator, a significator for Scorpio, right? So I don't know if you have a second chance at something or that you are working on divine timing or that you yourself are ascending. The challenge for the month of July, according to the cards, is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, in the upright, the Queen of Cups is a generous, loving, nurturing queen. She deals with all things emotional, right? In the reverse, sometimes she's a drama queen. So I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign, perhaps a Scorpio that's like that, but it is in the challenge position. The energy that you're bringing into the month of July that's informing you, benefiting you, is the World card. It could be that you just recently finished a cycle, and now that you've been reborn, you're starting a new one, especially if we get aces and 2s and 3s over here. Especially in the outcome. This indicates or implies that you've just finished a cycle. And why is that important? Because you just finished a lesson, a karmic lesson, or you just paid a karmic debt, or you just taught one or redeemed a debt in this past few months, right? In the near future, the card that you have is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You've mastered something. In the upright, this is the Apprentice card. It's tied to the 8th house of Scorpio. I don't know if you've a lot of scorpionic energies, a lot of water energies, right? But this is the Apprentice. This is a person who's learning. This is a person who's, burning the midnight oil, right? In reverse, you've mastered something, especially if the clarifiers indicate thusly. What's going to be in your conscious mind, what's going to be dominating your thoughts, is the Tower in reverse. And this is, in this deck, there is an idea of ascension as well. Here, the Tower is crumbling, and someone is trying to seek balance after falling. Sometimes this means a past betrayal, but most of the time that's like a subplot. Most of the time, or a minor meaning. This is a house fire, earthquake, tornado, a structure crumbling, a belief system crumbling, and someone's trying to seek balance. In your mind, you are rebuilding. Renewal, rebirth, rebuilding. It makes me curious to know if there's a Mercury retrograde of some kind, even though Mercury is not your ruling planet Cancers. I don't know, it is your birthday month for a lot of Cancers in July. So maybe this beginning of your birth year, the true beginning of your year, is giving you a lot of energy behind you of renewal. So in the near future, you're going to feel like you've mastered something, most likely. In your subconscious, which you don't know until I tell you, 10 of Swords in reverse. Remember I mentioned betrayal, okay? I don't know if this is a fear of an ending that you have at the back of your mind. It is in reverse, but look, this person almost looks like they're dreaming, and there's birds and a deer, but these swords haven't penetrated his body, and it's kind of floating out there in the air. I don't know if you fear that something bad is going to come into the future, or if you're just used to feeling that way or thinking that way, right? That the earth is about to crack open and swallow you up. Try to allay those fears, and I feel like they're nebulous. How other people are going to influence you in the month of July is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. The Queen in the upright, like the Queen here, in the upright is someone who's generous monetarily. This is the quintessential hostess. She's fertile, creative. She has a laugh that kind of is infectious, Whenever you have two queens on the table, which you do, as a tarot cluster, that means gossip. Okay, they're both in reverse. So I don't know if you have an earth sign that has a negative influence or is trying to negatively influence you in the month of July is a possibility. You have very strong cards supporting you, so I'm not really worried about it. We will clarify her. In your general energy, what the energy you're going to be holding for the month of July, that she's going to have to, that's the challenge for whoever this earth sign is and whoever this water sign is. The Emperor in reverse, you're going to be very ruthless and you're going to be unfair in regards to anything. You may feel like you don't have control a little bit, okay? But I feel like it's a fear or a discomfort in that regard. But remember, you're still carrying the energy of the Emperor, even though it's in reverse. And it doesn't matter if you're a girl or boy, woman, male, doesn't matter. You are going to, if you have to rule through fear or control your life through fear, that's what you're going to do. I don't know why I have to say that. In your hopes, dreams, and fears position, you have the Six of Cups. Perhaps you'll carry a nostalgia of, or a hope for a simpler time, or maybe you hope that someone from the past, specifically childhood or family, may contact you, or have an equal emotional exchange with you. The outcome, should you do nothing, that means take no action, is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands in the upright is a messenger, just like the Page is. But he carries messages of truces and declarations of battle. Okay, if you're a moon sign, this is quite possibly, if you have a fire moon, this is quite possibly you. Or this is just a fire sign in your future that carries a message to you. Okay, well, let's clarify with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. I would like to know about this person. What is the Queen of Pentacles in this reading to Cancers in July 2023? What is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse mean for Cancers in July 2023? What is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Cancers in July 2023? What is the meaning of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Cancers in July 2023? Boom. The Five of Swords in reverse. Now, seeing the upright, usually the meaning of this card or the key phrase is you win over two others if it is in the other right. It almost looks like they're trying to find a source of water, and there's a source of water in front of them. You know, there's this sword in the ground, and there's two people trying to determine the source. In reverse, you lose to two others. And I was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you've defeated this person in the past. I almost said woman, so perhaps it's a woman. But they're not loving it. And they're trying to negatively influence you in July. Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know if... I mean, it's a lot of airy energy. You know, the Two of Swords in the upright is someone who has to make a decision and can. In reverse, she's someone who can't make a decision and is indecisive, of course. But this person is balanced, no matter what. In reverse, so it may be that this imbalanced earth sign is trying to defeat you in some way. And here's the Knight of Swords. Now, two knights as a tarot cluster mean meeting old friends. Okay. Again, a message. This person, I feel, is trying to defeat you or make you feel bad with words. I mean, words are easily overcome. It doesn't seem like a huge challenge. Now let's clarify the challenge position, because this could be a water-earth combination person, or these are two completely different people. But again, you're very ruthless. I mean, you're very, like, you're standing in a very powerful position, possibly over the two queens. What's this Queen of Cups? What's this Queen of Cups mean for Cancer signs? I don't think the Queen of Cups is you. I mean, it's possible, so let's clarify. Please clarify this Queen of Cups. Please clarify this Queen of Cups for Cancer signs in July 2023. Boom. Page of Swords. A lot of messengers. Okay. We have this Page of Swords, and we're clarifying the Queen of Cups, right? Remember, she's a drama queen, so she came into reverse. I don't know if this person thinks that they're a know-it-all, you know, and they're trying to tell you how to think and feel. But remember, there's gossip around this. And then the Seven of Pentacles waiting. I don't know if this drama queen is making you wait for information that you may need. The Page of Swords, or the pages, if they had a number, they're related to the Justice card, number 11. So I don't know if this is a judgment, like a legal judgment that you're waiting on. And Ten of Swords in reverse again, right? This drama queen betrays you. Maybe they're trying to continue to betray you. Okay, and you're worried about the future. I don't think they have anything to stand on. Maybe they did in the past. You're still thinking about simpler times. You're mastering something, right? You've closed out a cycle. Now remember, what does that, when I told you what that means, you paid a debt or received a lesson or taught a lesson, right? I feel like there's people who betrayed you that in the past are coming back around to try and do that again. And it's all through like how to make you think, right? They want you to have an ending. It feels like to me, that's the storyline I'm getting. If it's not that, there's judgment, a second chance, but honestly, you don't want any of these guys to get a second chance. You're feeling rebirth. You feel ascension. You feel like you're better than these people, which is true, right? Someone's making you wait for information, or they're keeping information from you. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, because I think that's interesting. What's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? Oh, thank you for the likes, you guys. What's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups. Now I can read this in a couple ways. Either you're mastering not thinking about love and romance all the time. You're not being so needy in that sense. Or you're focused so much on work and perfecting whatever craft or skill you have that you're not really seeing any love offers come in. Now, porpoises and dolphins are always sex to me. So it may be that you're putting your nose or keeping your nose to the grindstone. Now, when we have three knights as a tarot cluster, I mean, that could mean, that means adult parties or dinner or theater, small groups. So you may be socializing. And look, you have the Six of Swords. See how there's the rainbow indicating a promise, and waterfalls are always sex to me. But moving from rough waters to smooth waters, meeting a destination, or reaching a destination of some kind in the near future. That's important to you. Could be small, could be big. It's not the same as accomplishing something like big, but it matters to you. The important thing is that you've mastered something. What does the Tower mean in reverse for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's this Tower in reverse mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's the Tower mean in reverse for Cancer signs in July 2023? Boom. Ace of Cups. Well, you're definitely going to have love on your mind, okay? So that means I have to rethink this. If you are hoping that a water sign will make a love declaration of some kind, see how this person is holding the Ace of Cup, that's not going to come. But, you have work or a skill or a hobby that distracts you. But on your conscious mind, you may have a surprise, or you may be fearing a surprise in love, or you may be hoping for a surprise love from the past. And you're coming out of a time, as indicated by the three knights, where you're going to become more social according to the cards. The Four of Swords, which you had in reverse, which is an enforced rest, you're coming out of a time in your head where you're like, okay, maybe you're ready for love. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. and sex. You know, you want to resurrect something from the past. I wouldn't advise it. You know, the past is the past for a reason. Something may be dead and over anyway, like this dead tree in the mirror. Okay. But remember, the overall dominant one is a second chance. Okay. But just make sure that whoever comes to you, if they do, from the past, that it's an offer with integrity, okay? That it's not just promises and sex, you know what I mean? I want to know what that Knight of Wands is in the upright, because traditionally that's the player card. You know, that's a person who comes in and out. It is parallel with the Tower and the card we don't speak of. So maybe somebody's coming out of a time of rest, contacts you. I mean, they are in the upright, but still, that's the player card. What's this Knight of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's this Knight of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's this Knight of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2023? Okay, I'm not getting anything at the moment as far as tingly, so I'm going to force a cut. Boom. The Lovers. Yeah. Maybe they're not offering sex, but they're offering marriage. These two are getting married. It is a second chance overall with the Judgment card. Okay? Maybe the player comes back and suddenly, after coming out of a time of, you know, you still got to be careful though. I'm really not liking this Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay? Keep in mind, there's people from the past who want to, they're toxic. They've betrayed you in the past. So be careful. I mean, this is a choice too on whether you choose a fire sign. And here you have the King of Cups. Well, this is promising. Maybe this person has evolved away from the Knight of Cups energy, you know, and is in a better place to offer a more sophisticated cup, like marriage, rather than just sex. That's a quite possibility. Or this is a completely different water-fire combination. High Priestess, wow. Well, your intuition will be strong in this regard, or they have a lot of Taurian energies and Piscean energies. There's a second chance overall. Just you have to be careful, you know, because there are secrets. Okay, let's see from the astrological zodiac oracle, who might you be dealing with the most in July? Which sign or energy will Cancer signs be dealing with most in the month of July 2023? Which sign or energies will Cancer signs be dealing with? Oh, that's the one. Air in reverse. Now, air signs are logical. They're unemotional. You can see this is in stark contrast with the watery energies that you have here. I don't know if this person has a blocked air side to them, or it's their moon, but sometimes they act flaky. I'm not going to lie. And here you have Piscean energy here as well. It may be that a Pisces is coming back to you. It's quite possible. Let's get the advice from the Double Majors deck. This is a deck that reinterprets the Rider-Waite and gives both the traditional and non-traditional reading of the major arcana. What's the advice for Cancer signs in July 2023? What is the advice for Cancer signs in July 2023? What's the advice for Cancer signs in July 2023? Boom. The Knight of Cups in the upright. That's amazing. Now remember, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse too. So maybe the message is to go ahead and give someone, specifically a water sign, possibly a Pisces, possibly a Scorpio, someone who's a lot of air in their chart that makes them kind of flaky and in and out, usually in the past. Give them a second chance. Now, if you can see, this is the alternative of the majors. You can see that the knight has turned around on his horse, and he's drinking, right? He's just letting the horse do its thing and cross the... But this person, this is the kind of person who will serve himself love first before giving it to you. So you just still got to be cautious. And then here you have the King of Wands, and he's slumped over, sleeping in his chair. I don't know if this person works really hard, works hard and plays hard. That could be acute. But this is your advice. Your advice is to love yourself first and to get the rest you need, even though you're coming out of a time of rest. There's only so many hours in the day that you can, devote to this, thinking about this person or, allowing. You make them earn your time, is what I want to say. Okay? All right. Well, that was a really interesting reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful July. And please come back next week where we will do your weeklies again. Sometimes I do a good news, bad news theme to that. Sometimes not. It just depends on my mood, really. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week.